Once again, welcome to this coaching clinic, and I'll let everyone introduce themselves and then we'll go back around.
Yeah, my name is Dale Brock. I'm from New Orleans here. I'm the assistant manager here at the academy. Played college at Southern Baton Rouge and St. Louis organization, St. Louis Coaches organization. And, glad to have y'all. Glad to have you.
Roy Conway, first priority pitching instructor here at the academy. Went to high school, John McDonald Senior High School.
My name is Paul Boucher. I went to St. Augustine High School, attended UNO, and right now currently a high school instructor, a high school coach at St. Augustine High School.
And Eddie Davis with 935, Southern, the Long Beach State, and the college organization. Once again, I also want to introduce our junior broadcast team. I know the mic is kind of acting up, but our junior broadcast team is something we established here that's done a phenomenal job so far. They help out in our development by filming the kids. We can go over and look at their swings, look at their fielding fundamentals. Make sure we can cover the outside part of the plate, but we also want to keep our hands at the top of the strike zone, a little above, right? So we definitely want our hands up high, right here, because one, the ball's at our hands, we can understand that it's the ball. All right? Towards the inside part of the plate, if we take this knob and it drops down here, it should fall an inch or two off the inside, off the black. So once again, we start establishing the strike zone. So we have to get the kids to have the same approach to the plate every time they come up to the plate. Not only in games, but even in practice. So they can understand, if I'm in the same spot, ball at my hands is a ball. Ball at my hands inside is a ball. I know if I take a swing on the ball, I have the whole plate covered. So this is a drop bat drill that we can use. We say, okay, ball inside. Boom, drop the bat at our plate coverage. You can look and see what we're covering on the fat part of the bat. Ball away, how would you approach it? Boom, drop the bat. You can look at what we're covering. We should always be covering right outside the strike zone to the meat of the plate while we're trying to hit the ball. It's called the drop bat drill. So basically establishing the strike zone is the most important thing we can do at any age. Remember right here, well, my left foot, what we teach here should be kind of at the cut of the plate. I'm kind of in the middle because I'm a big, if you get a bigger kid, whatever the case may be, I'll let them kind of come maybe midway. But really, you want them kind of at the cut of the plate going back. That's what we kind of teach the kids. All right. And you see me here, but like I said, I'm not a good example because I did a lot of stuff bad. I just had a lot of power and I had lightning quick hands that I got away with a lot that eventually catch up to you, even at the pro level. But you're right, for kids, we teach here, foot right here, at the cut of the foot. Now, typical kids you'll see is a kid that's not taking a good swing on the ball. He got a loop in his back, or he's chopping down. Good drill for that is the bottom hand drill. So what we do with soft toss, we have them choke up on the bat, or take a little small bat, and have that take that bottom hand straight to the ball. This will get their swing right, coming straight to the ball and having the right trajectory. So that's the bottom hand drill. Another good drill to do at all ages is front toss. Because a lot of us can't throw consistent BP, or we'll be out there all night trying to throw bat practice. So you take a screen, bring it real close, underhand, front toss. Then you can work on the inside, down the middle, outside part of the plate. You can throw a lot of strikes, and you can get a lot of cuts.
We keep using the younger and the older ones different because if we're talking about the younger kids, they're probably not going to understand, let the ball travel to you. So that terminology with them would be just let the ball get to you. All right? Just let the ball get to you here. Let the ball get to you here and just put the tag down. What we don't want them to do, we don't want them to come out and reach here. Because if they come out and reach here, now they have to come back and make the swipe tag. That's why we want to give them the target and let it come to you here and just simply put the tag down, all right?
Talking about the straddle right quick for the beginners.
Go.
Go.
The next guy, go.
Go.
Hey, remember guys, look, remember, you don't want to come out. Remember, that's what we're talking about, trying to reach for the baseball, right? So let that ball come to you. Let the ball come to you here. Stay out of the bag here, or you can get in front of the bag here. Come to you. Drop the tag down, all right? All right, take enough.
On your toes. That! Come on. Listen, you gotta listen to my voice. Come on, lad, get that. You know, ball just fly ball left. Go! Now, what he didn't do, he did not do, he didn't use this as leverage. Use that bag as leverage. It's a sprinting track. Push off those blocks, push off, use that as leverage. All right? Thank you. All right, good job.
1.1 seconds. And you time to catch it, you're going to catch it, say 2 seconds, the second pitch. So that's 3.1 seconds in total. So by my base stealers, you know, if they get down there in 3 seconds, and I know the time is 3.1, then I know that could be a bang play. Now as managers, I can start making logical decisions on whether I should sit a kid or not. If I get a kid who's 4 seconds to second, and I time the pitcher and the catcher in 3 seconds, then I'm not going to steal him, or I'm not going to steal him on a straight steal. That don't mean he can't run. You know, that means I may pick a better count. You know, I may do his run. I may do different other things in also. So that's a little tip I learned. You don't leave it. That's what you have outside. Quick crossover. 1, 2, 3, and for step. So pretty much you're playing on, you know, manicured field or field that's cut out. Obviously you want to get to the point where this cut of the grass kind of split in the middle. Base stealers, obviously you want to get a little bit more if you can, once you understand the pitcher's pick-off move. Obviously for the younger kids, they may not necessarily take a lead. But even in the all-season, when I coached 6 and under, I started teaching them pretty much how to take a lead. So the quicker they can understand the concept, the better off they'll be. But it's pretty much here. Ball over, always keep your eyes on the ball. So I always want to know where the ball's at. There's 1, 2, 3. Now, you come over here, coaches, for base steal, crossover, diving back to the back of the bag. All right. You come here, get back standing up. It's always to the back of the bag. Crouch down in case the ball hits you. If you're on this angle, ball hits you in the back, it's going to deflect. You can get extra bases. You come back standing straight up, the ball hits you, it's going to come right here. So everything we do has a purpose. Even if you're taking hit, you always want to crouch down, bring your head down to give a deflective angle. If the ball hits you, it's going to deflect this way, not come right back in. Now you got to hit and you can't hit. You're going to get hit, at least get extra base out of it. So, any questions on that so far? All right. Myron, want to take a lead? They told me when I was at the Dodgers, instead of coming even here, what you can do here is take this right foot and open up on an angle, right? So you have to pick up this right foot when you're stealing bases. So if I bring this right foot on the angle, now when I'm stealing, I push off, is boom, straight line. If I'm feet even, then you have a tendency to pop, right? Pick up 2 feet. That's about 0.2 tenths of a second, right? It's a big difference as they get older. And you start implementing some of the other things that we're going to talk about, right? So we teach here, how you come, basically 1, 2, 3 and a half, kind of open here, hands off the knee here, then into the second down, right? And if we dive back, obviously, from this position, back, all right, get back, all right, you want to try to get back 2 steps in the back, right.
One thing we're going to do is, once the ball is hit, we're going to charge the base.
That's what you want to do. You practice on scaling. You want to give them a quick pop. Let them start beating that heel right off the ground. With my kids, I have a chart, so I know their times from their leads, from their reaction. I know what time it takes to get to second base on the slide.
More advanced with that. You just have them go. And Larry, what we're going to do is, you're going to open this way, and I'm going to throw it that way. All you're going to do is just turn your head. Go. You just turn your head. Most guys will come back, and what they'll do is they'll do this, try to turn here. Easiest way, football, any other sport, defensive back. If you going this way, you just flip your head and you to change direction. But those are more advanced drills.
You just mentioned one of the toughest things getting with the younger kids. You teach them not backing up to get the ball and to open.
They all gonna pick it up different at different times. So always do that. So we're here. You can teach them to open up, but everything you want them to do is learn how to go forward first. Because we want to catch everything forward, coming forward, above your hands at the peak of the field. Coach Eddie, former Major League outfielder, anything you got to add to this?
Probably covered it all. The main thing is, like Coach said, just try to get the players to start thinking about the situation. You know, I see a lot of kids, even in high school, and I'm sure you covered this, nobody on base, or in situations where you know, you got to throw a runner out, say a man on first or nobody on. They come in aggressive to the side, and it's suicide, and a lot of balls in these fields you play on, they're not turf, so you're not going to get too high. Ball pass. You know, you don't want to get caught, you know, so it's easy to just come here and keep that in front, pop up. That's a hard hit ball. So, other than that, you know, just simple outfield drills, cone drills, getting them comfortable, maybe with diving, some other drills to do with the tennis ball. Having them comfortable laying out, so they won't hurt themselves and that wrist roll under, especially with the ball coming in. My younger one, a shallow ball coming in, to really get it out front and tell them that to lay out. And try to come here, shoestring this thing right here and see what's going to happen. You're going to get caught, you're going to get your wrist broken. So that's another drill, get them comfortable with the tennis ball, to just get them comfortable laying out. Yeah, you might get the wind knocked out of yourself, but at least you won't break your wrist.
Slide, barrel the bat up, top of your strike zone. All right? Now, before I let the kids demonstrate, I'm going through this pretty, we're going on a short time frame here. I mentioned to you the two lines, first base line, third base line. All right? I'm left-handed now, so I'll go from both sides. Once you turn, if I want the kids to bat down first base line, I want them to point the barrel of the bat down this line. That's your angle. All right? If I want them to butt down third base, I want them to put the butt of the bat down first base line. This your angle. So we're using these lines for a reference point. All right? Barrel here, okay? The butt of the bat down. That's his angles. All right? Right side, same thing. Barrel of the bat down this line. The butt of the bat down this line. That's the lines. Very important. All right? Another thing I'm going to mention also, when it comes to bunting, sometimes you get your hitters, you can cheat up a little bit. Okay? Cheat up, when I say cheat up, come a little further up in the batter's box. Some small catches, you'll notice that. If you can get by with it, fine. Okay? But the reason is you're widening the lines up. I got more space to bunt. If I bunt from back here, these lines are right there. Okay? They're out in front of me. But if I move up a little bit, now if I bunt, I moved the lines back here now. Now I have more space to bunt. Okay? So that's pretty.
If I'm on top of the baseball when I break, I'm going to be on top of the baseball throughout my approach. So if I'm here and I break, right, my body starts to go forward when it's time for me to break, I get on top of the baseball, pretty much showing the second base of the ball. Now I'm on top of the baseball versus this is not on top of the baseball. So when I start to come forward, my body's saying to myself, I'm not on top, I got to speed my arm up, I got to do whatever I need to do to get on top of the baseball. But it's too late because my body's already going forward. So it starts with the rhythm. So when I break, here we go. So when I break, I'm going to break here. That way when I come forward, all I got to do is bring my body forward and I'm on top. That's what's on top of the baseball. Break, I'm on top of the baseball. All right? One more time. I set, get to my balance point, break, on top of the baseball. On that back leg. All right? His knee is slightly bent, V-shape. All right? That's going to help you. Going to keep all the pressure. You're going to keep all the pressure aligned with your body. You see his head? There's a line from his head, shoulder, hip, to back here. All right? All of his weight is balanced right now. Now, when he commits, when he's ready to commit, now he can commit what he wants to and drive towards the plate under control. All right? Pitching is the hardest. Relax, man. Pitching is the hardest thing to do in baseball. Point blank period. All right? And it takes a lot of time. So if you got guys who are interested in pitching, just work on the simple things. Just work on him being controlled and balanced the other ball. Okay? I want you to throw a couple. All you want to work on with your pitching, make sure he's balanced before he comes forward. Now, more pitching is more ballistic training because you want to be able to explode as a pitcher. You don't want to be able to get here and stop. All right? Once you get to your high.
I am a parent of Kelly Diaz, who plays softball for St. Mary's Academy. Kelly has been enjoying her time here at the Urban Youth Academy. It's a wonderful experience for her. She enjoys coming to the Urban Youth Academy. She's not been more excited. She has been playing ball since she's been like 4 years old, and she's really grown here because of the instructions that she's been getting from the coaches. I love it because it's local. There's not been any girls since after Katrina, and since they've been here, it's been a blessing to a lot of parents because it's local. They don't have to go so far to actually get this experience again. And the growth I see of the academy having is the girls are going to go further. Those that have the best experience are going to be able to kind of experience at the collegiate level. So it's a real good program for anyone who's interested. You should come and experience it.
Hi, my name is Craig Durancelet. I'm a local coach at Gretna Park called Oakdale. This is my first experience coming out to Wesley Darrell Stadium for the Major League Baseball Urban Youth Program, and my first impression was it was equivalent to a coach coming out to Disneyland for a child. The stadium is impeccable, the facilities are incredible, and the staff is phenomenal. The actual training, individual stations, the ability for children to be able to learn at a level that is equivalent to Major League Baseball is phenomenal. To be able to be a coach at this stage and to be able to see the progression of how a child can actually learn how to hit a ball, how to properly field a ball, how to catch, how to pitch, how to throw from professionals is actually absolutely incredible. I can see youth baseball in the New Orleans and metropolitan area growing at an exponential rate based upon the ability to have professionals coaching at such an integral level at a youth level. So I think it's an incredible program, and I think New Orleans should be honored to have these individuals coaching and assisting the youth at this level.
Williams, I'm a parent whose kids attend the Urban Youth League Academy, and I'm out here today for one of the coaching clinics. I think it's what's most important, and what I find from this that's going to be very valuable for me is that it's going to allow me to teach my kids some very proper fundamentals. Some of the problems that parents run into when they try and interact with their kids and teach them how to play a sport is we don't necessarily know the right thing to say and the right thing to teach these kids. So this gives us an opportunity to get it directly from the horse's mouth and teach kids the right way. As for the teams that I coach, it's going to raise their level of play tremendously. So I'm very excited about that. Not only are you guys educating students as student athletes, but you're also educating the parents and the coaches. You can't beat that. There's nowhere in the city that this is going on, and I'm really appreciative of it.